What's up guys, today I'm going to show you how to get modern tanks super early as the Soviet Union using tech research bonuses. This is a very difficult strategy, and because most people in multiplayer know this trick by now, it's very hard to do, but if you're in single player, you're probably going to be able to do it. You can also still get very late game medium tanks early on if you're in multiplayer or single player and the AI or person decides to counter it, so if you still want to learn how to get really late game tanks as the Soviets very early, keep watching. Also, I want to thank this amazing guy right here for asking me to do this video. If you have any videos you want me to do, let me know down below and I'll do my best to upload the video and find the answer. Now, let's get this started. There are a few things you're going to need to actually do this. First is going to be Germany to do the tank treaty, as this is going to give you the bonus for the modern tank. Second, 3 focuses as Russia. 3, a research slot. 4, a Tanatuva. 5, some Baja Blast, because this is going to take a while. The only way to do this is right off the bat, do the Great Purge. It doesn't matter who you send to the Gulag without passing go or they're collecting 200 rubles, just do the Great Purge. Next, make sure your first research is going to be getting heavy tanks. That is going to be the most important part of this video. Immediately as your first research, get heavy tanks. Alright, so after your first heavy tank is done, Germany can do the tank treaty at any time past this point, as it's going to give you the research bonus. If Germany does the tank treaty while you're still researching the first heavy tank, do not accept it until you have the tank done. A couple things you can do to counter Germany from doing this is get the heavy tank research designer to cut 10% off of it, and when they do the treaty, open your decision and it'll even tell you how long you have to accept it or decline it. Around the time you're going to be getting your first heavy tank done, you should be getting your purge done. Don't research any tanks yet unless Germany has done the tank treaty. Next, you need to get lessons of war. This will give you your armor research bonus, which then you can use for your KV-1. The best way to get the lessons of war if Germany hasn't done the pact yet is going to be kicking Tanatuva out of the faction and then going to war with them so you can get your focus unlocked before having to wait until 1941 or the Axis to go to war with you. Now, don't get any ideas about going to war early on with them while the purge is still going, because you need to have the war after the purge has been completed. If you do this before getting your purge completed, it will not allow you to get the rehabilitated military or lessons of war. Now, assuming you went down lessons of war or the tank treaty and you have your KV-1 done, this is where it's going to get hard. You can either do one of two things. You can either you can go ahead and get the T-34 tank around a year and a half early by researching it right now using your 100% research bonus that the Germans gave you for mediums, or you can keep following the video to get modern tanks. I recommend getting the T-34 as it's a 1941 tank in early 1939, and usually in multiplayer and single player, this is around the time the war is usually going to break out and start getting really risky. After this is done, you can then research the T-54 modern tank using your medium tank research bonus, which makes no sense to me. And again, I recommend using this for the medium tanks instead of the modern tanks. The heavy modern tanks are really hard to produce, and even though they don't cost a lot of supply or anything, or resources, they are incredibly difficult, and you're probably going to be in the middle of World War II by the time this is finally researched. And if you're in a multiplayer game, this is probably going to be around the time the game is starting to wind up and probably come to a close. Germany's already losing, or something along those lines. So again, I recommend doing the medium tank path. I don't recommend doing the heavy tank path. It just takes way too long. So guys, go ahead down there in the comment section below and tell me what kind of tips you guys would like me to make next. This was at the request of this awesome guy right here. And please make sure to also leave a like if this helped you out, and comment down below with your answers. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Stay awesome.